let me start the recording. So today we're going to start with actually what scanner and then string class. So first let me start with the scanner class. It's so simple. Scanner class is what means during my execution time, if I want to send an input, so that time we will go with usage of the scanner class. Okay, so during my execution time, I want to pass on input for my program. I will go with the scanner class. That's it. So how to use it, all those things. Okay, and one more important thing, we never use scanner class for our Selenium because automation level there should not be any manual intervention. There is no manual intervention for automation. If you are doing it, it's like actually what we are doing a wrong way of coding. So this scanner class we are learning only for actually what interview purpose. If they ask during the execution time, if I want to pass on any input, what we need to do is so simple. It's like actually what we will be using the scanner class. Do we use it in Selenium? No, we never use it because there should not be any manual intervention during our automation scripts. Okay, because so simple case. So every day, evening and then morning, my script will run and then give me the result. So that is actually what is my output and all those things. Okay, that's what it will give me. So there, when it's running, I don't want to sit in that place and then need to do some action over there because I will be there in my home or I'll be doing some other work. Okay, I don't want to sit actually, but for 1 hour the scripts will be running. I don't want to sit and then after that look on it. Finally, I need to know the results there. That's the only one stuff actually what I need it over there. That's the thing. Okay, so that's what scanner class is about, and we don't want to use it over there in the automation script. So now let me execute this program. So I have a class called scanner class, then integer j equal to 30. I have a non-static global variable. Then this is my main function. Now I'm trying to create an object for the scanner class, that is my local class. Then after that I'm trying to print the value obj.j. Okay, so usually actually what if I want to print any values or something, we will initialize a value for a variable, then that value I will call it through help of a object here if it's a non-static variable. Okay, then system.out.println, enter the number. Then next, so I have a class called scanner which is coming over there from my JRE system library. See, I'm going to create an object for the scanner class. So when I'm creating an object, to the constructor I'm passing actually what system.in. That is, I'm saying actually what I'm gonna pass some input over here. So that is, it's going to call me the overloaded constructor of the scanner class. Okay, I'm going to create an object for the scanner class. Here I'm going to pass actually what system.in. That means it's going to call the overloaded constructor of the scanner class and then creates me an object. Now I can access all the members of the scanner class. But the scanner class is not my local class which I have created. It has been actually a pre-built class done by the Java programmers. Okay, so I need to import that package and then the class. So import scanner java.util. It's coming from the java.util package. Where means, say I will click on this. So I'll go to my JR system library. I have a jar file called rt.jar. Then here we have java.util. So here if you come down, you can see the package java.util. So here I have a class called scanner. Okay, so this scanner class now I'm trying to import. So now when I import this and then when I create this object, now you can see I can access all the global members of the scanner class. All these methods I can access here. That's it. Clear? Any questions for anyone on this? Okay, so that's what this scanner class we are going to do. Then integer x is equal to in dot next int. So now what it's going to do, I'm going to give in dot next int here. So there is a method called next int. So like that, if you see in dot, you can see next integer, next byte, next short, next boolean, next double, next float, like that we have. That is, which value I am going to get, I am going to utilize that data type information. So here right now I need an integer value to be stored. So that means when I give next int, this will help me to accept an integer value. Then that value I'm trying to store it over there under a variable. That's it. Okay, see, then integer y equal to in dot next int. Then again I'm going to capture another integer variable here. That's it. Clear? So I'm going to, so what this will do, mean this step is the place where, say, I'll right click, run as Java application. When I give, you can see it will stop my program when I come to the 12th line. See, it printing me 30 for the obj.j, then enter the number is printing. Then after that, actually what in dot, so it's created the object for the scanner class. Then when I give in dot next int, so now what will happen? It's waiting for an input. That is, I need to pass an integer value. See, I will pass 30. So then when I click on enter, again it's asking me to enter one more value. So what does that mean? In dot next int, again I'm having. So the 30 has been loaded into the x variable. Then again I'm giving actually what 15. So now that 15 will be loaded into the y variable. Then after that, when I click on enter, that is going to print me 30 and 15 because I'm printing the x and y. Then after that, I'm having my mod condition. If x percentile of 2 is equal to 0. So now what will happen? What is my x value right now for me? That is 30. Okay. So 30 divided by 2. So when I do, it will give me the remainder as 0. Because 15 times actually what? 30 will get divided by 2. Then the remainder value is actually what? 0. 0 is equal to 0 because mod condition always checks with 0. Yes, it is equal to 0. It's an even number. Okay. Then after the remaining else if conditions will not be executed. Okay. So if condition always either one if condition or one else if condition. Otherwise nothing is executed. Finally else condition will be executed. Now for me if condition alone has been executed. Okay. That's what it has been done. Okay. Then next time again I will run it. So this time I'm going to enter an odd number, which is 15 at the beginning, then some 20. So now when I click on enter, now can you see 15 and 20, x and y has been printed. Then 15 divided by 2 is equal to 0? No. 15 divided by 2, that will give me a remainder as 1 here. So it's not equal to 0. It will give me as 1 there as a remainder. Then that is here 15 divided by 2 is not equal to 0. Yes, it is not equal to 0. It gives me 1 as a remainder. So it prints me it is an odd number. That's the thing. Clear? Scanner class is so simple. What it will do is just so simple actually what? It's going to expect for me an input to be entered during the execution. Then with my input, we can perform some actions there. That's it. Apart from that, nothing we're going to do here. Clear? Any questions for anyone on this?
Sir, means scanner class is user input.
Yes, correct. That in.next in, what it will do is it will expect for an user to input, user to give an input.
Okay, sir.
Clear? That's
okay.
Scanner class here. Anyone has any questions? Everyone understood this? Can everyone ping me in the chat window as yes if you understood? Can everyone ping me in the chat window as yes if you have understood it? Cool. So next we'll go for string class. Okay. So what the string class will do here, that's what we're going to learn here. So I told you already, so integer, double, float, boolean, all those things are my data types. String alone is not a data type in Java, it's a class. Okay. String alone is a class in Java. So why it's a class means it can do some more actions compared to the other things. Okay, so that's why this is alone is a class here. So how it is being used, we'll see. So there are two string variables. The range have started here. The range have started here. The only difference between these two variables means the first one is a lowercase. The second one is actually having a capital H. That is an uppercase. That's what. So with this, now I'm gonna do some actions here. So now I'm gonna give str dot equals str1. So the range have started here. I'm gonna check whether it is equal to the range have started here. But if you're seeing this is a lowercase, this is a uppercase. When it comes to equals, what will happen? That will give me as false, because equals means actually it is case sensitive. Okay, so it gives me false over there. But if it is equals ignore case, what will happen? That gives me as true here. Okay, when it is equals ignore case, that gives me as true. Str dot length. So length, what it will do, see here now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That is, even the spaces are counted. So my output is 27 here for str.length. Then str.caret5, the character at the fifth position. The fifth position here is what means it will be index position. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is actually what? R for me, but it's printing me A. That's why actually I'm saying it is an index position. So that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what it gives me A. The character at the fifth index position is A for me here. That's the thing. Clear? Then after that, here index of yes, that is character fifth index position is A for me. I got index of yes. The name itself saying actually what? Find me the index of the S position. So that means first yes. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8, so first yes index position is 8 for me here. That's the thing. Clear? That's what we got here as 8. Str index of yes is the index position is 8 for me here. Then str dot index of s comma 9. So what this will do, str index of s comma 9. So right now for me it says start your index search for yes from the 9th index position. So already we saw the s index position is 8. So start the s index position from the 8th position. See, sorry, 9th position. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So after the 9th index position, S is there under the 15th index position here for me. That's it. Clear? Then system.println dashes. I'm going to print some dashes here. Okay. So the intention of using this str index of yes command is find me the second index position of yes. But the problem is actually here is what means. So for me, 8th index position is the first yes. Then if I'm starting it from the 9th position, so what will happen? In case if I add some more numbers here, what will happen? For me, the search starts from 9th position, means see what happens. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So start from here, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so that's what it gets me 11 here. Okay, sorry, I have yes, in case some other letter. So what happened? It gives me actually what 11 here, but my search is different. That is actually what finding the second yes, but this is the first yes. So this is the problem here. So that's why what we can do here, I can go for okay index of s comma 9. Instead of that, str dot index of yes, what it will give? It will give me 8. That is the first index position of yes. Then here what is there? 9. 8 plus 1 is 9. That is the first index position plus 1. If I give, I can start the search from the next position of yes here for me. So that's what here I'm going to give str.index of s plus 1 here. Okay, instead of 9, I'm going to change like that. str.index of s, comma, str.index of s plus 1. Now what will happen? This will give me 9. So this will search me the second index position. Start the search from 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, it gives me 15 for me here. Clear? In case if I want the third index position, now what will happen? Str index of s, comma, str index of s plus 1 gives me 15. Now what I'm going to do, 15 plus 1 is actually what? 16. So here I'm going to give like that, str index of s, comma, str index of s, comma, str index of s plus 1. That's what. So giving this information plus 1 when I give, it will start the search from the 16th index position. Because my second index position is 15, I can start it from the 16th index position. That's the thing here. Clear? So, but after that, do we have anything here? We don't have any yes. So, when we don't have any information for the search, it gives me -1 here. Clear? That's what. Please just a minute. I just want to attend a call. Hello. Sorry, guys. So now we know how to find the index position of first yes, second yes, and also the third yes. We got to know how to identify. Correct? So now I'm gonna. Anyone has any questions on this? Finding the second index position of yes or the third index position of yes. Anyone has any questions on this? Is everyone clear on that part? Can everyone ping me in the chat window as yes if you're clear on that first part, guys? Cool. Hey, thanks, Kirti. Akriti, Komal, Naveen, Safi, Sashwat, everyone understood, right? Cool. Thanks, guys. So now str index of s, comma 25. So that means I'm asking it to start the search from the 25th index position. So 25th index position means what will happen? So that means it's actually, we saw it's 27, right? So 25 is here. So 25, 26, 27. Do we have any yes here? No. So that also will give me -1. That is whenever I search for an information and then we don't have that information, it gives me actually what -1 as the output here. That's the thing. Clear? Then str.index of hello. Okay. So str.index of hello. So how to get that information? So do we have actually what hello in my section? Do I have hello? No. So obviously it gives me -1 because I'm searching for a keyword called hello, but we don't have. So it gives me -1. str.index of star. So do we have star here? Yes. So what is the first letter for the star? That is yes. So it gives me 15 for that. That's the thing. Whenever we have an information, get me the first letter index position. When we don't have anything, gives me -1 for that. str index of star, comma, str index of star plus 1. I'm trying to find the second index position of star. So I'm saying expert 15, right? Start the search from 16 here. So str index of star gives me 15. 15 plus 1 is 16. So find str index of star from the 16th index position. So after the 16th index position, do we have a star? No. So it gives me actually what -1. That's it. Clear? Then after that, actually what? system.out.println str.substring of 8 comma 16. So what this substring will do means, see, it gives me an information here, that is returns a string that is a substring of that string. The substring begins at the specified begin index and then extends to the character at index end index -1. Okay, substring begins at the specified begin index, that is start from 8, then finish it by end index -1, that is 16 -1. That is, get me the characters that are present under 8 to 15 index position. That's what it will do. So for me, if you see, 8 position starts here: 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so yes space, have space, S, I will get it here. That's what substring will do. Substring will help me to get the index position of here, from the starting index position to the end index -1. Then after that, I'm printing the dashes here. So we got it. Okay. Then system.println str, I'm printing that rains have started here. Clear? Then after that, string temp str.split of a. So now what I'm doing, I'm asking it to split it. So this is my rains have started here, right? So what this will do, so simple. So the rains have started here. So now what will happen? Based on actually what A, the split will happen. So THER INSH VEST RTAD HER. That's the thing. This is what we get here. Okay, so now if you see, so now for me we got, so the information right now, what is the name of the array is actually what? Temp. So always arrays will come with actually what? The variable name, and then with that actually the array symbol here. Okay, with the square braces. That's all. Then always arrays will start with actually what? Index position 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's how we get it. 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to give str.split of A, and then I'm storing it over there under temp array here. So we stored it. Now when I give actually what? Temp.length. So I'm going to give temp.length here. So temp.length, what this will do, so for me 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 is the length, so that will print me 4 here. That's what it will do. Clear? Then I'm running a for loop. Integer I is equal to 0. I'm starting my loop from 0. Why? Because my index location starts from 0. I is less than temp.length here. So this is my temp. Then what is my length here? That is 4 for me here. Clear? So that means I'm saying actually what? Run my loop, I is less than 4. That is 0 is less than 4. Yes, comes inside. Temp of 0. I value is 0. So now what will happen? That will print me THER. Prints me THER. Then after that, the I value gets incremented. Now what will happen? I is less than temp dot length. Okay, so I value is 1. 1 is less than 4. Yes. Prints me INSH for this temp of I. Then after that, next again I value increments by 2. 2 is less than 4. Yes. Temp of 2 is what? V space ST. Then after that, actually what? I value gets incremented by 3. 3 is less than 4. Yes. Then prints me temp of 3, that is RTAV here. That's the thing. Clear? This is how actually what the array length we get it, and then we print it through help of a for loop here. Okay. Then string x is equal to 100. So what is my x value right now I'm storing? So I'm storing an 100, which is a string. Anything comes in a double quotes will be treated as a string here. That's what we are doing. Then integer dot parseInt of x. So now what will happen? Right now I'm giving that x value to this method parseInt. So integer is what means that's my wrapper class. Okay. So integer dot parseInt I have given. So now what will happen? Integer dot parseInt. So this will convert that string to an integer value. That is, if I want to convert a string to an integer value, I will use the help of actually what? That integer dot parseInt here. That's what it will do. Clear? Integer dot parseInt will convert that string to an integer value. Then I'm storing it over there under the I variable. Clear? Then I'm printing the I variable that will print me actually what? 100. Then next 100 plus 10. I plus 10 is 100 plus 10. So a number plus number added will be added. So 110. Then system.println x plus 10. What is my x value right now? That is 100, which is a string. Anything added to a string will be concatenated. So it gives me 100, 10. Then string xy is equal to hello 100, which is a string. String z equal to hello here. Okay, string xy is equal to hello 100. Z is hello. Okay, now if I give integer dot parseInt of xy, what is my xy? Hello 100, which is a string. So can I convert this hello 100 to a number? No, we have hello, which is a key, which is a word which cannot be converted and then stored to a integer value. Now what happens? That will throw me an error, which is number format exception. For what? For the input string hello 100. That is, I cannot convert that actually what? A word to a number. That's why it gives me number format exception for me here. That's the thing. Clear? Anyone has any questions on this? Anyone has any questions on this, guys?
No.
Clear? So I'll just repeat it one more time. A short recap I'll give. So we have two strings, str and str1. So str dot equals str1 I'm giving. So there is one lowercase and uppercase, which gives me as false for me, because equals is always case sensitive. If I want to go with actually what without case insensitive, I can go for equals ignore case. That is, it will convert everything to a smaller letter. Then after that only the comparison will start for me. Yeah, that's the thing. Same thing. Next, I'm finding the length. So length will get me the length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Then str dot character as actually what? That position. So now what will happen right now? So character means what? Based on the index position, it will find me the information there. Okay. Based on the index position, it will find me the information. So that's what character will do. Then after the next action, after the character we have index of yes. So that means what I'm going to do, name itself says it's index of. So I'm going to find actually what? The index of yes position here. Index of s comma 9. What it will do, that will, so first index of yes, it will identify my first index position of yes. Next index of yes comma 9 will identify my yes from the ninth index position. Then str.index of yes, comma, str index of yes plus 1, what it will do? That is, str index of yes will give me 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So then after that, it identifies str index of yes, comma, index of 15 year. So that means finding the proper second S position. That is what I'm doing here. Then str index of yes, comma. Though now actually what I'm doing, I'm finding the third index position. So str index of yes, comma, str index of yes plus 1 gives me the second index position plus 1. Now I'm going to give it to the str index of yes, comma. So now finds the third index position for me. Then str index of yes, comma 25. Search the yes from the 25th position. Next, str index of hello will try to identify hello is present here. We don't have. Now what will happen? That will give me actually what? As an error. Okay, that sorry, not an error. It gives me as a -1. Whenever we don't have that specific information, gives me as -1. Then str index of star, identify star. Yes, we have the first letter of yes is 15. We get 15 for that. Then str index of yes star plus 1, that is finding the second star. But we don't have any second star here, gives me -1 for that. Substring will help me to find the search starting from the 8th index position to the index position -1, 16 -1. That is what it will find me. S space, have space, yes. Then system.println str, that gives me the str here. Then I'm splitting the string based on A. So now what happened? We get actually what? 4 information, that is THER, INSH, VE space ST, RTED here. So when I get the length, I get 4 here. So then after that, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run my loop starting from 0 because my index position starts with 0 there. Okay, starting the loop from 0, then running the loop less than the length of it because 0 to 3 I need to run. That's for here. Then I plus plus. Then system.println temp of I, that will give me actually what? Everything printed 0, 1, 2, 3. Then after that, storing a string value. Then after that, actually what? Integer at percent of x. So what will happen? That will get me actually convert that string to a number. Then I'm printing that number. Then 100 plus 10 will give me 110 for me. X plus 10. So now what will happen? A number, sorry, x is a string. String plus 10 will become as actually what? 100, 10 here. Okay, that is concatenated. Please just a minute. Please just give me a minute. Just a minute, I'm coming. Just a second. Sorry, guys. So then after that, now what I'm doing, before we convert a number string actually to a number, now I'm trying to convert a word plus number. Hello 100, that I'm trying to convert it to a string here. Sorry, to a integer here, integer at parsing. Now what will happen? That will throw me an error, which will be number format exception, because I cannot convert a word to a number. That's what it will give me as number format string. That's the thing. Clear? Anyone has any questions for today's session? So understanding string is very important for you. Okay, so this string alone, make sure you understand it very clearly. So the scanner is not that much important, but string level we will use actually, but the equals, ignore case, length, finding the length, character, index of some information, and then after that actually what substring, all those things actually what splitting we will be using it, converting that string to an integer. We will read an information from the Excel sheet which will be a string, then I want to convert to an integer. All those things actually what we will be doing it here. Clear? Any questions from anyone? Cool. Okay guys, so with this I'll stop it for
Good,
today.
sir.
Yeah, yes please. Any questions? Okay, so with this, I'll stop it for today. So actually what we have done with the backup sessions, so from here up onwards, actually what we will be having it in our regular weekend sessions over there. Okay, so the online sessions for backend sessions has been completed from today. So we have covered all the topics. Okay, so if anything is there, you can actually what again come back to me through my WhatsApp or to my Gmail, or you can come back in the session. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you. So again, we'll meet on this coming weekend, morning 11 a.m. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Murali.
Hey, thank you. Bye, guys. See you.